Hopefully it does good. I had to go back to OBS because Streamlabs fucked up on me, so.
I think you keep bouncing back and forth between the two.
Yeah, well, I mean, OBS I haven't messed with it for a long time, but because it pretty much did the same thing that Streamlabs kept doing to me is it like updated to the fact that it like completely fucked up the whole thing, like I had to relog in and everything and it didn't save my settings or anything. So like nothing. Like Kronker's not on here because I can't yeah, I have to put him back on there. Nothing is saved. And
Yeah.
I was like, fuck it, I'm not even messing around with it. It had like the screen that it was recording was like um, the size of a phone screen. And I'm like, I don't have time for this shit. So I opened up OBS and made like a couple of changes to it and was able to get it going. But there's still something wrong with it because my bit rate is like off the chart. It's like real high on some of this stuff, and then it'll calm down for a little bit, and then it'll go high again. So I'm thinking this game might set it into a fit.
Possibly.
But anyway, all right, am I coming through? Yes, I'm coming through just fine. All right, let's get this party started. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Farming Sim 25. We are here with Wolfdog1dmn.
Hello.
And if you remember from last week, we left off. Hey, Donald, what's up? How you doing? Last week we left off with this last cultivating job still not done, so I'm going to go ahead and finish it up and then figure out what I'm doing from there. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I figured I'd go ahead and start early because that way anybody that was on the edge of their seat, waiting to watch this last cultivating job would be able to see it, and I wouldn't deprive them of that by just holding off and starting at normal time. And there's a lot of people out there that just, they're watching. Well, one person, Donald. I think I do get, on average, I think I get like 7 people watching us
Yeah.
on here. And the only one that follows me is Donald. Like when I go back in and look at the analytics,
Mm.
Donald's the only one. Donald and you, but
I mean, yeah. One helps.
yeah. So if you come in and watch me, do me a favor and hit that follow. I am looking at a few more things to bring on in here. Um, not just Cronker, but a couple of things to allow people to interact and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
that should be coming in the next 2 weeks or so, whenever I get off my lazy ass and actually look at it and figure it out. I also have really cool stuff on Patreon too. They came out with some really cool stuff that I can now sell my stuff. Like if you want to, let's just say, buy uh, this video that I'm doing right now, I can put it on Patreon and sell it. or I can sell like my music or anything like that. And basically, it'd be like buying a record,
Mm-hmm.
and you have access to watch or listen to that whatever I put out there for that cost. And if you ever cancel it or say you don't want it and you want your money back, then I can return the money to you, and then you lose all access to that, whatever it is. So kind of neat. A new way to make money off of Patreon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta go back in and set that up.
Oh, Carla.
Carla, what's up? How you doing? I'm surprised to actually see you on here on a Saturday. Usually you're spending time with tech, aren't you? Sorry, won't be watching today. I'm watching Minecraft Live now. All right, that's fine, Donald. I don't force y'all to watch me. I don't force anybody to watch me. Watch me, don't watch me. I don't care anymore. All right. I am way off on this one. Getting on WoW to prep for today's dungeon. Ah, I see. How'd your how'd your run go last night? I know you're setting up yesterday for some sort of run. I don't know if it was a dungeon run or I can't remember exactly what you said. Yeah, there'll be a few interesting things coming out. Hopefully, if I can get it right.
Yeah.
Yep, BFD Tex Gopher got us wiped while collecting our tubers. Oh man. That kind of makes me wish that I still had WoW. Because some of my characters on there could easily walk you through some stuff. I had a lot of fun with that. I got everything from tanks to healers. Got one of everything. And apparently they're just hanging out in the vault, getting dusty. And that's where they'll stay until I can and making enough money to justify paying for WoW yet again.
Yeah.
But, I mean, like I said before, WoW's going to be a expensive one if I ever decide to go back into it, because I got to buy the games and everything to come up to speed to where they're at. So that's a lot of money, and then I
Seems
got to
every
pay
time
the.
that WoW comes out with a new expansion, they roll some of the previous expansions in, so you don't have to pay for them anymore.
Oh, okay, that's good, because before it was you had to pay for the past expansions as well. That's why I tried to keep up with them. And then,
Yeah.
so yeah, okay. So if it's just the,
Like, I
uh,
don't know how many like they'd go,
mm,
because I'm pretty sure they started doing that because Final Fantasy 14 was doing it,
yeah,
and for Final Fantasy 14, it's you get the old. So 2 expansions back from wherever they are.
Right. Hold on a minute.
Not sure.
Get this. Hold on. Carla says there was a Turon named Madman with 2 N's at the end, hanging out in Orgrimmar. Orgrimmar.
Orgrimmar, yeah.
If that is the same person I'm thinking of, he he was one of the ones that was in my guild, and like I named everything. I mean that was actually, was that before I started using Madman? Yeah, because I was still living in the old house, in the other house, when I was playing WoW.
All of your characters were mad something.
Yeah, like, everything I had is called Mad something. So yeah, I was using Madman, but I wasn't, you know, a thing. And a couple of the people that was in my guild named their characters or something in there Madman too. Yeah, it's an addiction, and I prefer class. I love the classic. I started playing that damn game when it was a computer game, um, and it wasn't World of Warcraft. It was Warcraft, uh, 1, 2, and 3, I think.
Yeah.
And then they came out with World of Warcraft, and I'm like, I love Warcraft so much. Why not give it a shot? And by golly, it hooked me. I tell you what, that's one game, and I was playing that other game before that. Can't even remember what the hell that was.
RuneScape.
RuneScape, yeah, that's it. Oh,
I'm pretty sure I wound up getting you slightly addicted to World of Warcraft. And I'm pretty sure I was playing World of Warcraft and then saw the expansion box set, wound up buying 2 of them with my birthday money, giving 1 to you.
yeah, it was.
You know.
Yeah, I think it was because you had got me in there, and yeah, it was an absolute addiction. I gotta say, because I mean, I played that game all the time, and like I said, I had guilds and everything, and then we would run people through all the dungeons. You know, even if they were low level, it didn't matter. You know, whoever wanted to be run to a dungeon, we'd run them. And that was one of my rules, actually. If you were in my guild, you had to help other people. You know, low level people or anything else. If I found out that, you know, someone asked for help and you didn't help them, you're out of the guild. And yeah, we're all high level people just running through all them dungeons, and it was a freaking blast, man. I loved it. What is this other cultivating here? Farm 38. Okay, start that up. But yeah, I had so much fun playing that daggone game.
Yeah.
Even though I hated PvP, I did have a couple of characters on PvP. Every so often I'd jump on there and run around, but yeah, back then, they probably still do it now, but back then, all the assholes would get on the PvP and then attack you as soon as you come out of the training area. You know, these high level 40, 50, 60 characters attacking a level, what was it, 5 when you came out of there, 5 or 10. And they think it's cool. It's not cool. You're an asshole. Just because you get picked on in school don't mean you can fucking get on a game and be the bully all of a sudden. But that's why I stayed off of PvP shit most of the time.
Yeah, Yeah.
That shit would send me into a rage more than anything else. And you know that from Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
There is some choppy videos on YouTube where I am going off on Grand Theft Auto. And I mean going off. Yeah, Carla and I have a surprise for you all next week. Not saying what it is, but yeah, if we can get it together, we'll be going out with something good. Tech has agreed to help record my character's scenes for the Vane intro. We're doing it on Monday. Then we can do your face shots and maybe fit in the sound recording so can dub it over the clips. Oh yeah, don't worry about that. Everybody knows we're going to be playing Vane. I mean, come on. They just came out with 0.24. That is not the surprise. The surprise is what we're planning for it. So you and Tech are going to be doing that on Monday, and then you and I are going to do my part on Tuesday. I don't know if I read that correctly or not. Do 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 do. We can work around your schedule if you have time, maybe Monday or for some of. Yeah, I have. Monday I'm wide open. I have nothing to do Monday except for record some videos, which I can always do Tuesday if we do that stuff on Monday. This is taking over my brain. What? Wow? Wow, we'll do that. You just let me know what you need. If you need me there Monday, I'll be there Monday. I'm going to record a video to put on the TV with news feed. We need two. The Vane intro. Okay. Yeah, you just let me know what you need, what time you need me there, and I will be there. That we can get it done. It's not just a matter of getting it done, it's getting it edited and right before Thursday. There will be a couple of late nights editing for sure. Yeah, especially for what we have planned. It might not be too bad. I mean, tell you the truth, because the way we have it set up, get on there. It might be fairly simple and straightforward. I mean, you have stuff that you want to add to it. But I'm also thinking the way I edit. Yeah, I keep it as simple as possible. Now you go all out, which is why you have over 900 subscribers. I'm looking at it going, yeah, I really don't want to do this. Quick and easy. There we go. Done. Look at that. Ooh, I worked so hard on that. I was sweating bullets. We have the plan, so that is the hardest part out. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's the big thing, you know. Oh man. Pulling all of the clips for news feed will be the most tedious. Yeah, I can imagine. Hey, oh, he's not watching. I forgot. I'm going to ask him a question, but I will. Yeah, I'll ask him tomorrow. I know he's going to watch me tomorrow because I'll be playing Minecraft tomorrow.
Yeah.
Does the game have a lot of jobs open for you now? This game? Woo! Farming 725? Yes. Yes. There's a metric crap ton of jobs that we can do. That's what I'm doing. Is side jobs for as we go. And Wolfdog is working on. What are you working on? Farmland?
Yeah, all of our fields.
Yeah.
We got so much grass that every time I finish mowing, I look at the map and it's like, more grass has grown.
That's because we have so much.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's working on our fields, getting them done. And let me pull this up real quick. So this is our map here, and all the ones with the darker orange color is our fields. And most of these, Wolfdog bought all the ones with trees, and I think almost all of them except for this one, the trees are gone. And they're planted with something else. For whatever reason, it still shows up as a tree plot. But like this one here, this is where we have our cows. So all these trees are gone. And there's a farm, cow farm here, and a cow farm here.
Yep.
So
1 and 2, I have a few windmills set up for generating.
Oh yeah, up here, and this is all concrete. He put like concrete up here or something, like a pad, and yeah, it still looks like trees. I don't know why, but
yeah, I was hoping putting the concrete down would remove the trees. It didn't.
It did not. Yeah, it still has that, and everything else changes as, like, you can see where I'm doing the cultivating up here. It actually shows the lines that I'm leaving as I'm going through. But them trees refuse to get up off that screen.
Yeah.
But our master plan is to own every plot on here.
Yes.
Eventually. And then, like, my master plan is to have, like, one plot, own the plots from top to bottom in one row and have it nothing but grass all the way. By the time you finish mowing and getting it all baled and all that, it would be time to mow again. But yeah. Yeah, we can have like top to bottom wheat fields and oat fields, anything that we would need for the farming aspect. We could do. Goals are good, even the mad ones. Yes. Ah, why am I? Why? Oh my God! Ah, going off screen and shit. Jesus. Turn away for just a second, and my tractor's like, nope, I'm going over here. You're not watching me anymore. I'm going this way.
Sounds about right.
Mm-hmm. Woohoo. Yay, I got 4 viewers. Hip hip hurrah. Yeah, there's one thing that drives me crazy about Twitch is it never tells you, like, it's kind of hit or miss whether it tells you if you have viewers at the time. So when I go back to the analytics, I'm looking at it and it's like, you had 15 viewers. I'm like, no, that number never came off of 2. You know? Like, where did I have these 15 viewers at? And when I look further, when they came in and stuff, it's like it's saying I had like at least 8 viewers through the whole thing. I'm like, that is a blatant lie. I mean, something's off. You know, either their counter's off or something. I mean, awesome that I get people watching and stuff, and that's what you need. But I would like to know in the moment. So that's why a lot of times I don't talk, you know, because I have no one to talk to, or at least I don't think I have anybody to talk to. All right, that one's done. Complete. Thank you. Earn that money. But yeah, here, Carla, this is all the jobs that we have available right now. So quite a bit. And the harvesting are a major pain in the butt. So, not doing any of those. Oh, look. Man, 3 cultivating popped in.
Nice.
I talk to myself all the time. Well, I do too, but, you know, I mean, basically that's what we do. But when you're on stream and you have people in there, I like to chat with people. You know, like you. You're typing to me, I'm chatting to you. You know, it's not just Wolfdog that I'm chatting to. I mean, I know what Wolfdog's doing. He knows what I'm doing, so not a whole lot of chatting to be had. But when people are watching, that's a different story. There we go. And kind of like you had a question. You know, how many jobs? Is there a lot of jobs? The answer is yes. See, that opens up a chatting dialogue. I like it. All right, you done. Okay, so now I got 3. Where am I? 26. 26. That's the 40s. Guess I gotta head down this way. Oh, there's a couple of plots with trees on them still. I thought there was only 1. I was wrong.
Yeah, I started mowing a few areas and then just stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we had cut down like all the trees. But
I cut down a lot of them.
I know. I keep seeing the the earnings from the trees that you drop off, and it's like, holy crap.
Yeah.
Did I say that out loud? No, you did not. I was reading your mind the whole time. Yeah, I can't wait to get some things going. I even tried something different yesterday. And, like, I recorded IRL stuff, ladies and gentlemen. I was out. I had to go out and do some stuff, and I recorded uh, the first part of it. You know, I mean, you guys don't need to see me walking through Target or, you know, walking up to the doc's office or anything like that. But so I recorded most of it, you know, just a drive, you know, and it's just me chatting while driving along. And got home, I put it, downloaded it into the editing laptop, and it's like, we can't use this. It's not formatted correctly. I'm like, what the? It is. It's an MPV, for Christ's sake, you know, or whatever. Was it MPV4 or something? It's a freaking video file, you know. And I did it all the time. Um, for like when I was doing the whole church thing, I was videoing them, and that's, you know. But I didn't try to edit it. I did it. I edited it in the phone itself. I got an editor and did the editing in there. So maybe that's the difference. But yeah, I'm like, man, I can't even do something new, you know, and exciting and stuff. But there was no, in case I ever do put it out, there was no view of me in there. That comes later. I will show myself when I hit a certain amount of followers or subscribers or something like that. I just haven't set that goal yet.
Yeah.
You don't get to see me until later. But I wanted to edit it, you know, because, yeah, it's, blur out all the road signs and stuff like that, so no one can figure out where you live and stalk you. Not that it's that hard to figure out where people live nowadays. All that time chatting just to have your phone mess you up. I mean, yeah, I spent. It was a good 40-minute video, because I mean I went up, I mean, from my house, you know, me leaving and going. I went down. I stopped at the dump, so you get to see that exciting footage, or if I ever put it out. And then I drove into town itself. You know, when I got to my first destination, I was like, okay, that's it, signing off. So it was about 40 minutes, I guess. You know, so exciting stuff, I'm telling you. And the only reason I did it, usually I don't do that kind of stuff, but the only reason I did it was because I think it was either Twitch or YouTube was promoting IRL footage. You know, it was like IRL week or some crap. I don't know. But it was like a week or two weeks ago, because I never do anything on time. You know, I'm always behind the 8 ball, and so I'm like, yeah, I'll go ahead. I'll do it. Why not? It's something different, you know. And I was going to live stream it on the Twitch, which I should have done. But I'm like, no, because that way I can edit it and you know, render it and all that stuff, and block out a few things, you know, because I mean, you can't have people's license plates, or even people, you know, those people walking around in different places, and you know, you got to blur them out. You can't have them all up in your business. Personal touches to the channel are always good. Yeah. I don't have access to this land. Oh, never mind. That's because I'm driving through the grasslands. But yeah, I want to do different things like that. You know, I don't just want it to be a gaming all the time type thing. You know, But 14 is complete. There we go. You're out of there. We're at 26. All right, where the hell's 26? Oh, God. You got to be down this way. Yep. Wolfdog's in the menu. Woohoo!
Do what?
Were you in the menu, or was that just a lag?
That was just a lag.
Holy crap! That was a menu lag right there.
Oh.
Yeah, I came out of that. Like I couldn't do anything, and then when it finally popped in, it threw me down through the field. But, oh, there it goes again. But yeah. Anyway, I want to do different things. Yeah, and maybe I'll make another channel. You know that where I can do IRL stuff. Especially since it apparently you don't have to have 50 followers or 50 subscribers on YouTube anymore to do live streams. Because I see a lot of live streams being done, and they have like 10. Yeah, it used to be you had to have 50. So, if that's the case, of course, it also, they say you have to have X amount of people before you can advertise your stuff and all that. But a lot of people are doing that on there. I don't know how they're doing it, but they're doing it. I guess they haven't gotten caught yet. Maybe, I don't know. But if I can live stream with very minimal amount of subscribers, then I'll do that, and I'll have a IRL live stream channel where it's whatever I'm doing at the time. If I leave the house for any reason, go out, then y'all can come out with me, go on the drive.
Should be fine.
Yeah. Maybe I'll do interviews of people on the street, see if I can get them to dance. Wouldn't that be fun? And it's not like I live in a city. I mean, that kind of stuff, when you go out and interview people and talk to people and stuff, that is city life there. Yeah. And a lot of them look at you like you're on some major medication when you try to talk to them. But
I mean, unless you get set up like your news agency.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I was in Virginia, one of my projects for the Art Institute was, essentially conducting interviews with people.
Right. Like on the street?
Yeah. And we got like an actual like studio style video camera and microphone, stuff like that. And yeah, people, like, not everyone, but most people, they still so much stuff.
Huh. I might do that. I'll come up with something stupid. Who knows?
Yeah.
For YouTube, yes, for YouTube. I've only put out live streams on the second channel, but it is on the same account as the original. You just have to do some kind of verification that takes, I think, 24 hours. Yeah, I think I was stupid when I set up my Mad Reviews channel, because I thought, like, when I saw that button too, where it says create channel or create new channel or whatever it is, and I thought it would erase my original channel and just create a new one. And I didn't want that, but I also didn't read anything about it. I just saw it and like, nope, not doing that, You have to make it rain for people to dance for you. Yeah, that ain't happening. they got to make it rain for me first. Once it's raining in my pocket, then I can share the love. Oh, I'll tell you what. But I do have like big plans if I can ever make money at this, you know, and it will do nothing more than benefit other people out there. You know, it's not just me making money, it's me helping people. And, you know, I mean, true, I'll be filming it to make more money, but, you know, yeah, that's my ultimate goal, is to help other people and not, yeah, I want to be able to pay my bills. That's one good goal, and then help other people accomplish their goals, and so making coffee while it's on. Go ahead, get that coffee. I had my coffee earlier this morning. And sometimes I try to stay away from coffee, but here lately, like the last month or so, I've been drinking coffee every morning. Yeah. But yeah, maybe I can do stuff like that. Just go out and interview and, you know, talk to people and stuff, and make it fun, and that will get my daily steps in too. So allow me to walk around.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot of plans. I got all kinds of plans and stuff, and especially like the review channel. I got stuff that would be going on with that, changing a little bit up here and there, making it better. I'll still be doing reviews for people, but I want to open it up a little bit more, have a little bit more fun with that channel. And then, like I said, I'll probably start maybe a lifestyle channel or something. Still need to start my radio channel or my music channel. I haven't started that yet.
Yeah.
I looked at Discord. Like, I want to do a bunch of stuff in Discord too. And everything I want to do, I have to pay the premium for it to be able to do
To
it.
get Nitro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, that sucks. I can't do shit. One day I'll be able to do it. Not today.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's there's a lot of stuff I want to do on that, which will separate stuff out. So I don't have to have separate channels. I can just have everybody in one channel, and they would be in separate categories. But not as easy as I thought it would be.
Sure.
And I kind of worry about paying premiums too. You know, like, you know, paying like the Streamlabs. You know, why in the hell would I want to pay the premium on that when you're constantly screwing up? Yeah, I know. Whoop, lag
Yeah.
again. What in the world? My bit rate is in the red again, but
That might be my internet.
could be, yeah. But yeah, I mean they're like, if you paid the ultimate, package or whatever, then you can have early access to sponsorships and all this different stuff. You can do this and you can do that, and it's like, well, number one, the sponsorships, the early access doesn't mean shit because you still have to have a certain threshold of people watching your stream before you're even eligible for it.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's set by the sponsors themselves. That's not set by whatever the Streamlabs. And then number two, your program keeps screwing up. So why in the hell would I pay a monthly premium just to have your stuff screw up? And like now, I can't even open. I can't use it because the whole thing, the settings and everything is like crap because it all messed up on their last big save or big update. Oh. And that would really make me hot. If I'm paying a monthly fee and it screws up where I can't even use it, you're going to be paying me back more than what I paid you. I guarantee you that. You crazy asses. Have something that works. Then I'll think about paying. Oh, mercy. Doot. Feel a sneeze. Hold on. Be right back. It'll probably come out when I least expect it.
Most certainly.
I said, when I say I feel a sneeze coming on, then at the time I hit mute on the microphone, it goes away. The feeling goes away.
Of course.
Mm-hmm. And then when I'm actively using both of my hands and I can't hit the mute button, it will come up and say, "Hey, there I am."
That's how it goes.
Yeah, I was talking a couple weeks ago. One of my streams, I think Donald was the only one watching me at the time, but if I hit 100 followers on here, that I would stream a game of your choice Yeah, it has to be one that I have. I can't go out and buy games willy-nilly. But any game that I have in here, I would play it from start to finish. And no matter how long it takes to do it, I would stay on that game until I finish the game. And if it doesn't have like a um, end, let's say something like this, or some of the simulator games that I play doesn't really necessarily have an end to it. I would just play until a certain threshold was met. Yeah, but thought that was a pretty decent idea for 100 follower goal.
Yeah.
This one day, be like hit the 100, then put it out there, see what people want to see me play, and then start like 8 o'clock in the morning and play until we're done, no matter how long that takes. And hopefully it's a game that I can pause because, eating and all that.
Yeah.
I lost a follower somewhere. I was up to 89. Somebody left me. Turn, you fool. Yeah, I got to put everything back on here. And I can't find it. But, like, I had the hype train and all that stuff because a couple people have hit it before. I got to find new things to put on here. To entertain the masses. I want to have fun. I'll put something. I don't know. Maybe like that Pokemon game they have on here. I mean, I can't imagine people being so petty that, they come in and watch and they're like, well, I ain't watching him no more because he don't have things where I can spend real money on bits. But I don't know. That's what Twitch is telling me. It's like if you want more people following you and watching your stuff, then you have to have these things that keep them entertained and where they can spend money to help you out, because that's what they're all about. I don't think that's true, but okay. Alright, that one's done. Yay! What's next in the cultivating world? 135. Okay, let's get that done. And spending the whole freaking thing just doing cultivating.
Yeah. Not like me with mowing right now.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's too bad that you don't stream as well. They can see your exciting adventures over there.
Yeah.
It's
Are
relaxing.
we planning on getting pigs?
Huh?
Are we planning on getting pigs?
If you want. Yeah, I mean, from what I understand, they also introduced a third type of cow. I don't.
Yeah, it's just the water buffalo.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, if we don't need anything extra other than hay, straw, yeah, anything else that, yeah, that's fine. I don't care. Get whatever you want. We have never dealt with animals in this game, so it's kind of nice to see how to do everything.
In that case, I'll probably turn some of these grass fields into whatever pigs eat.
Yeah, I couldn't even begin to tell you. I'm guessing corn, anything that can be turned into slop.
Yeah.
Uh, what's relaxing, Carla? Watching this stuff
Or the coffee.
or the coffee? Yeah, correct, correct. Watching the cultivating. Yeah, it is I mean, it's kind of relaxing doing it too. You know, that's why I like this game so much. I think is because there's no thought process to it. You know, you go out, you either help somebody on their farm, you know, doing their farming stuff, or you create your own farm, and it's mindless game action. You know, you just go through and do whatever, you know.
Yeah.
You know, and there's no jump scares. There's nothing going to jump out at you, and
Could you imagine though?
oh my god. I,
Just like you get goats and occasionally have to fight off a chupacabra.
oh man, coffee too, yes. uh, yeah, I couldn't. It's hard enough. Like I play a lot of simulator games that have thieves and stuff, or people that wreck your shit. You know, it's like, okay, I'm trying to play a game here. Now I gotta pay attention to what's going on in places that I may not even be at the time. So that's not one of the games I really enjoy is having to watch for things that will harm or destroy
Yeah.
what I work so hard to do to build.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm usually fine with having it, go through once, but depending on the game, would often prefer to have an option to disable it. It's
Yeah,
why I have weather can damage crops in this, because it's like I'd be interested to see like what that means,
right.
you know. And
We
then
haven't really seen anything in it, right? Have we?
yeah,
We've
yeah,
seen a lot of
nothing's
rain,
happened.
huh?
Yeah, nothing's happened so far.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen rain and thunderstorms, but I haven't seen anything past that. And as far as I could tell, they didn't damage anything we had.
Yeah, because it says destruction on disasters, and I don't remember seeing a disaster yet.
Right.
But then again, we are still on like you know year one, so who knows? Maybe disasters are later years.
Maybe. And we'll definitely hit later years before we accomplish our goals on this map.
Yeah,
Uh, Carla says, add. The money will be raining. Yeah. Unfortunately, with
The
the
whole dollar.
with the amount of people I have right now, the money is very minimal. There we go. All right, let's see. That one's done. I wish I was making money like I am on this game. That would be amazing.
Yeah.
I just made, what, 8-10 grand in one day. I love it. Alright. Well, they have plowing.
One of the
Huh?
you see one of the farms around where you are to hire you to cultivate one of their fields.
Yeah, it'd be awesome if I had my own tractor and cultivator. They ain't gonna pay me that kind of money for doing it with using their shit.
Yeah.
Do you need any help with the grass? Or are you okay?
For now, it's fine.
Yeah. Alright.
Because right now I'm mowing. Then after I finish mowing this area, I'll grab all the grass and start making bales with it. Lay them out for silage because we need some more silage.
Right.
And then I'll plow a few of the fields to be various different crops.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
67 is right there. Alright. Figured I'd ask before I started these other jobs.
Go for it. There's one stop away with the food. Yay.
Oh boy, oh boy. even YouTube trying to get your money and shit too. Saw a thing the other day popped up on YouTube. Um, creators dashboard thing that said advertise your channel to, you know, bring in more people, you know, grow your channel by advertising on YouTube and all this. And it's like, yeah, but then like when you get into it, it says that anybody you gain through these ads will not be counted towards your goal. I mean, what's the point? And the whole point of getting people to your channel is so that you can get closer to and obtain the 1,000 subscriber goal and start making money. You know, the new American dream.
Yeah.
And yeah, but yeah, if you advertise, you cannot count those people or the like the watched hours and stuff. None of that counts.
That's weird.
Like, all right, how dumb. And that would probably be something I'd be interested in at least once. You know, I don't know how they run their ads, like for the month or for a year or whatever, but you know, I would try it at least one time to see if it helps, and you know, and if it does, great. Then you know, hey, I'm closer to or hit that goal, and now I'm making money. So now I'm advertising all the time because why not?
Yeah.
But yeah, they're like, nope, you can't do it. It's all in the fine print. Spend your money for nothing, and that is exactly what it is too. It's like, hey, you can advertise with us, but if you do, you don't gain nothing for it. Oh, mercy. And apparently, Twitch is starting something now where pretty much everybody is an affiliate. And you have to have like certain things, but like I've been trying to help Punk get affiliate, and he said he just got something in his email saying that they're making like everybody an affiliate. Everybody's starting it out.
Okay.
I'm like, that seems a little weird, but okay. You know, I don't see how that will help. But I mean, it'll help him. You know, but
Yeah.
and he has a lot of followers on his, but he just can't hit that frickin' the three average viewers for 4 days or something. He just can't hit that. Like, I don't know how. I know for a fact that he's had over 3 viewers in there on days that I was in there.
I mean, all depends on how many times he streams and how long he streams.
Well, then he was streaming 1 day a week. But you have, what was it, a month, I think, right? Wasn't it, see, now it's been so long since I did it, I'd have to go back and look at the original thing, but
Yeah.
I think it was an average of 3 viewers on 4 different streams in a month.
No, it was more than 4 because it was like you had to, if you averaged it out, you had to stream once a week, except for 2 weeks. I think you had to do twice.
Hold on a minute.
So
Okay, that one is done. Lift that. Complete. Carla, I thought about asking a question that would bring out the madman. Oh, you want to hear the madman before you bail on me to go play WoW, huh? I heard Punk mention that the last time we streamed together. Yeah, it was took me by surprise. Hold on a minute. Let me check something here real quick. Is it analytics? Yeah, achievements. Path to affiliate. You have to reach 25 followers, which he has like 90, I think. Stream for 4 hours. It doesn't specify.
Probably just total in a month.
Yeah, I would think so. Stream on 4 different days.
Oh, it was 4.
And then a minimum of 3 average viewers on 4 different days. And that is all within a month. Concurrent viewership, including hosts and raids. So, I mean, I know he should have hit that.
My food just got delivered, so...
Alright. Yeah, he may have missed it because of 4 different days, because he only streamed one day a week, and if he missed one day because of whatever, then that would definitely throw him back into the thing, so... Alright. Alright, I am back onto the thing where I can actually read everything. So, Carla, what question, pray tell, are you thinking of asking? 141. Gotta turn around. Gotta go down this way. Yeah, I mean, hopefully Punk, they do make it, Punk an affiliate, because that man deserves it. I'll tell you what, he has been working hard to get that. I think I'm going the wrong way. I'm here. Okay. Going the right way. I haven't been able to find any news on 7 Days 3.0. Have you seen anything? No, I have, I hear a lot of talk on, like, I still watch Glock 9 and a couple other people that play 7 Days, even though I did stop watching a few others just because it's 7 Days. But I haven't, like, they have mentioned a couple things about 3.0 and what they think it would be like and all that, but I have not heard anything about an actual date on it coming out. I do know that with the new company that they sold out to, it'll probably take them a little longer to do anything. Even though they got more people that can work on it, it seems like the more people that are working on it, the longer it takes them to do anything. So, it may be longer than what they anticipate. But I can guarantee you one thing. When they put it out, they will have no testers doing any testing on it, so whatever problems it has, it'll be out with problems, I guarantee. I saw that they don't have a person in one of the lead positions yet. That's highly possible. Although that, they supposedly, several of the people that were working on it from the Fun Pimps went over to them to help work on that. So I don't know, maybe they don't have a lead person, but like I said before, they are a developer that is not used to that type of game. You know, they put out Dead Before Dawn, but Dead Before Dawn is a very basic, simple game that essentially you just run around this area and try to stay away from the killer. You know, and every once in a while you can throw a pallet down to block a path, or you know, you're trying to either damage or fix a generator, you know, stuff like that. It's very basic. You know, when you look at it, the game itself looks pretty good, but when you look at the actual game, then you can see that it's a very basic game. So, and they're not used to what 7 days is now, let alone what was said it was going to come out to be. So, me personally, I am not. Hey, I am not holding my breath on them being able to do anything amazing with 7 days. I think what they're going to do is they'll try something. They'll put it out. It'll probably fail, and then you'll never see 7 days again. So, you know, that's my personal feeling on it. You know, because you know, I'm not going to hold my breath on whether or not they can put out a good game. You know, or even anything close to what they were even talking about. You know, they're talking about coming out with the Raiders and different stuff like that. There's no freaking way. You know, it's either going to be janky, you know, or constantly laggy and nasty because, yeah, I just, yeah, that's my personal feeling, you know, and I hope they prove me wrong. You know, I hope they come out with 3.0 and it's the most amazing game anyone's ever freaking seen. You know, but I highly doubt they will. My opinion only. You know, my opinion does not reflect those of the masses. If they just make it what it was in Alpha 16, with the cities still in, it will be fine. Madman impressive. Yeah. No. 16, I went back and I looked at 16, and I can't believe that it actually went as far as it did past 16. 16 was horrible, and I remember why I didn't play it. You know, 16 is the game that you got if you bought it on console. And oh my god, it was so pixelated, and it was so rough to play. 17, they did a lot better. 18, they did really good on the stuff. 19, they started changing and pissing people off. You know, so, and there's a whole thing to them. It was janky, but the progression was better. Yeah, I mean, some of the stuff that you did in it was awesome, and the ideas that they came out with at the time, you know, like in Alpha 17, when I started playing it full time, they had some amazing ideas on what they were going to do with it. And then it was like Alpha, what was it, Alpha 19, they came out with something completely different than what they were talking about. And then Alpha 20, they tried to fix it. And then they were fine with some of the stuff, and they were talking about coming up with more stuff. And like for 1.0, they had all these big plans. And 1.0 came out, and it was such a disappointment. Was it 1.0 or 2.0? And then, like, they did the update, and it was basically a big middle finger to everybody, and no one fucking got it. You know, it's like, everybody's like, oh, they're trying to fix. No, they're actually flipping you off right now, and you don't fucking understand. Yeah, it's like, and I think that's one of the reasons they decided to sell is they couldn't live up to their own expectations, and everyone pissed them off so much, you know. But it all goes back. Keep all the visual improvements, but revert the progression back. Yeah, yes. If it was back with all the stuff you could do in Alpha 16 with the visuals of today and the graphic progression of today, then yes, that would probably make it for a really good game. But I don't think they're going to do it, because I mean, Fun Pimps had their own thing, and a lot like what I've said before is a developer has to fix the game itself. Stop trying to come up with new ideas and new things to come out with in the game and fix the problems that are plaguing the game. Listen to the people and not the retards out there. Listen to the people that are actually talking and making sense and not just screaming to hear themselves scream. That would, number one, hold your the people that are playing your games. It'll hold them in there, and number two, it'll draw more people in because they see that you're actually wanting to put out a good game. Yeah, but none of them do that anymore, and I truly believe it's because they have a bunch of kiss-ass people that working for them that are like, no, your ideas are awesome, boss. They don't have anybody like me that would be like, what are you, fucking retarded? Go in and fix the goddamn game. These are the issues that we're seeing. Fix them. And then we will come out with a new goddamn costume or whatever, Let's not be fucking stupid. But that's why none of them want to hire me, because I'll tell them the way it is. I don't have a filter on that, I don't have that, oh, I better kiss ass to, get ahead. I have the, let's not be fucking stupid and do things the right way. That way you make more money instead of having to sell out because you're an idiot. I mean, come on. Here we go. Refuel. I'm getting ready to run out of gas. I'm like, what the hell's that flashing? Oh, shit. But yes. And no, you're not going to send me into Madman mode, but you will get my opinion. Madman mode is a much more dangerous, dark area that you really don't want to see, but a lot of people end up seeing it, especially this past week. And especially, what was it, Wednesday night? And Donald, if you're still half-ass listening, man, I gotta apologize for that. I know I blew your eardrums out. All right, what we got going on here? That one's done. Now, I think what it all comes down to is that I speak the truth, and people don't want to hear the truth. So, and it drives me crazy that, yes, okay, you can still play the game and all, but when you start making excuses for them, no. I don't make excuses for anybody. If the game got on my nerves so bad, and started getting so bad in there that I just can't play it no more. I can't do it without going into Mad mode. You know, it's not. You know, if you want to hear me cuss through a whole stream, have me play 7 Days to Die again. You know, then it'll bring it out. And yeah, if they come out with something moronic in 3.0, then that'll be it. You know, I will. I'll probably never go back into that game. But
Yeah.
But there's a lot of games out there like that do the same stupid shit. It's been my argument for years. Hasn't just been happening in 7 Days to Die. This has been going on for years, and back before we had all these great games on PC. Back when we had to buy a disc to play stuff, and updates were not readily available for these games, but then when they did an update, it was stupid. The testers that they had testing the games, which they actually had back in the day, those guys were morons. Like, how does this stuff slip through? It's like, freaking hire me. I'll test your games for you. I love playing games. I'll test them. Hey, stone picking. Yeah, that's fine. I'll test the games out. I'll tell you what's good, what's bad. You may not want to hear it, but I'll fucking tell you. At least you'll know about it. Change it, don't change it, but... And then when someone like me out there starts complaining about the game, I'd be like, I told them. Not my fault they're fucking stupid. Alright, where's my rock collector? Yeah, you gotta be... You gotta care about what you put out, That's my big thing. And if you don't care about what you're putting out, why should anybody else care about you as a company? What was that one company, Wolfdog, that they refused to put anything out until it was like almost perfection? Even if they told you that we're going to be out December of this year, then it coming close to that time, they'd be like, it's not ready yet. So you have to wait a little bit longer.
I mean, there's a few, but the one that comes to mind is Larian.
Yeah. I don't think that was the one I'm thinking of, but I mean,
probably not.
Literally, like when they came out with a game, you knew that you were buying a perfected game, because you knew what you were getting. It wasn't no shot in the dark type thing. And more people bought their shit because of that. Not bad. Ready for way more bleeps. Nah. Now, if I didn't talk to you and Sarah the last few days, you would probably hear a lot more bleeps from me today. But I'm actually in a fairly decent mood today. I think I'm finally over my my funky mood. But yeah, that lasted a long time. That was over a week. In such a bad mood, I almost did away with YouTube.
Wow.
Yeah, I was like, nope, screw everything. I'm done. Decided to keep it. Keep it around for a little bit. Something I can dump off a couple of stuff and. Carly would have came back from her vacation and Madman just gone. Good to hear you doing better. Yeah, thank you. That would have been a shock. Yeah, I'm sure it would have. Nothing coming out on YouTube anymore. Not answering Discord. Twitch has become a ghost town. I gotta say, it'll take a lot for me to give up Twitch. Just for the simple fact that they do it much better than YouTube could ever dream. And, you know, so I kind of, it's more of a goal to try to build this up than with YouTube. YouTube is, at this point, it's very easy for me to say, you know what, I'm done. I'm not putting anything out there anymore. But here, I'm still going to drive this one as much as I can. I don't know. For me, it seems like it's probably backwards. Probably have it backwards, but it seems to me like Twitch cares more about the people, and YouTube cares more about the money. Maybe that's backwards. Maybe because Twitch makes it easier for people to become affiliate. Because they're making money. And they're making more money on the ads than I am. But maybe they're more about money than, YouTube is protecting the people by making you get higher and, before you start making money, and who knows. All I know is I'm making a very little bit of money with Twitch. I'm making jack shit with YouTube. So Twitch, yeah, it sounds like Twitch is faster to reward. It is. And that's kind of like what I used to say when I was working, and one of the favorite sayings of management and stuff like that to people is, you're very loyal. You've been with the company for a long time, you're very loyal. No, I'm loyal to who pays me. That's the bottom line. Whoever's paying me, I will be as loyal as a fucking puppy dog. And I'll do whatever you want done. You pay me enough, I'll do anything. So it's all about the money. That's a lot of the way it is right here. Like Twitch is paying me, and granted, it's not much. But I am getting paid. It's just a drop in the bucket. But just imagine if YouTube did something like that. If YouTube made it easy for you to make money, and they absolutely can. They can put video ads on your stuff when you're at let's just say, hit 250 subscribers, and then you can start getting paid, Matter of fact, they sneak ads on your videos. Carla knows that. Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't even looking at the ad stuff. And that's how I make money. Yeah, but yeah, the YouTube will sneak videos onto people's videos on there that haven't even made the 1,000 subscriber yet. Yeah, I think they start doing that when you're like at around 300 or so, and they'll sneak it in there. If you don't catch them, they're making money off of you, and you ain't making nothing. Had to unlink ad accounts more than once. Yeah, they'll keep going too. If they think they can make money, then that's what they'll do. They're like the big business con artists, man. But if what they can do is they can open it up. Say, hey, you hit 250 subscribers, then you can start making money off of ad revenue, and do it like Twitch, a low amount. I can't even remember what Twitch is, but let's just say 2% on an ad revenue. So they're actually making 98% on that same ad, but you will make 2% on it. But it creates a loyalty to the brand, and this brand would be YouTube. I mean, right now, that's why I fucking stream 7 days a week. It's not for my health, for Christ's sake. It's because I'm loyal, to Twitch. Twitch is like, hey, I'm going to pay you for streaming. Oh yeah, okay. Well, I'm going to stream 7 days a week. Pay me that money. But it would be awesome if YouTube did something like that. But they can't figure that out. They're too busy, going, oh my God, he said shit on stream. Oh, the horror. My ears are burning. You fucking assholes. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Twitch is more adult friendly. Not necessarily. They let you get away with quote unquote more adult language than YouTube is like threatening to shut you down and all. Think about the children. Well, my channel is not children friendly, and I very clearly mark that. So if any child is watching my shit, not my fault. So yeah, that's why YouTube has all those things on there. So, is it child friendly? No. Adults only, please. Is there any children in this video? No. Does it target children? No. Stop asking me the same fucking question 5 times in order for me to get my video out. No. It is not child friendly. Do not show it to a child. And it's your fault if a child fucking looks at it. Leave me alone. But no, it's Twitch goes by like more of what I believe. Everybody's like, well, curse words, are bad, and they go against God or whatever. It's like, no, curse words are just where the hell am I? Oh my God, I'm lost. Go this way. Curse words is just slang. That's it. It's slang words. and that. So, yeah, I used to be told all the time when I went to church. Now I'm going to go off on a little bit of a tangent. So, see what you did, Carla. See what you did. No, but when I used to go to church, they used to tell me, you don't say four-letter words, because they're bad. I'm like, what four-letter words are you talking about? Well, the bad four-letter words. You mean like work? That's a bad word. Yeah, but there's none of that in the actual Bible. They don't tell you, you can't say fuck, because fuck was not even a thing back in the early days in the was when the Bible came out in like 250 A.D. or 300 A.D. They didn't know they didn't have that word back then. They didn't have a whole lot of any of the cuss words that they say are bad back then. They didn't have that stuff. Um, fuck what didn't come out until the 1920s, I think. It might have been the 1880s or something like that, but it sure as hell hadn't been around since quote unquote biblical days. And don't tell me what the fuck to say. Yeah. So anyway, oopsies. And see, insert evil laugh. Yeah. Oh, I didn't even dump this shit. I got thing full of rocks over here. There we go. 98% stonage. I would have picked it up, went on another job, and it's like, how in the hell am I full already? My thinking is way different, and I think a lot of that is because I don't go by the normal social norms and shit, So I actually think for myself, and that scares a lot of people. And what really scares them is I speak my mind. How dare you have your own mind and speak it? There we go. Okay, what else do we have? Oh, it'd be helpful if I completed the job. Good grief, I didn't do nothing. All right. Hey, look, 3 more cultivating jobs. Holy crap. Well, I guess we do have, 180 frickin' plots on here. Yeah, I guess they're going to be all cultivating jobs. All right.
I'm sure here soon all the harvesting we've been ignoring will be turned into cultivating.
Yeah, I think that's some of the ones that were in there before, as far as harvesting. A lot of those are now cultivating. But we got, as far as harvesting, we got carrots, sunflowers, spinach, sunflowers, corn. Oh, we got a corn. We can't do corn though, right? With ours.
We just have to buy the header for it.
Yeah, I ain't going to do that.
I'm pretty sure our harvester can do corn. It just needs one header.
Yeah, different header. Soybeans, spinach. I mean, the corn's only freaking $1,500. I can make that cultivating a job, so I'm not worried about corn. Spinach, peas, spinach, soybeans. So all this stuff is like special. Oh, soybeans we can do.
I think we have the soybean harvester.
Yeah, that's the part of our header is a soybean, right? We can do a soybean. I might do that one. That's a $6,000 job. Yeah, space. We'll do that.
Yes, it is.
Jump over to our harvester and hope we got it right. Field 88. 85. Oh, goodness. I've been yawning like crazy, too. I think it's because, usually when I get on here and start playing and doing streaming and stuff, I think I'm talking too much and all that air is making me yawn.
Maybe.
Woohoo! It's working.
Yay.
Yeah, nice big old header on here. It won't take forever.
Yeah.
Of course, I should have just bought the field and then we'd have another field.
Yeah, well, that's fine.
I wasn't thinking about it when I took the job, but
There's always next time.
yeah, I'm sure they'll grow something here that we can use. I'll still be watching you in the background, but I have to go into the world and get a couple levels to be ready for this evening. Life is so hard. It is. Alright, Carla. Well, thank you for chatting with me anyway until now. We probably won't be going super longer, more time, whatever, if I could speak. Because, Wolf Dog, you got your food, so that means you got to be cooking, right?
Yeah, pretty much all this summer I'm going to have to be cooking on Saturday.
Yeah.
So.
That means 2 hour stream, or maybe a little bit more on some days.
Yeah.
Giving Wolf Dog enough time so he can cook all his meals and have them prepared for this upcoming week. I love when I can catch a live stream. It's fun to chat. Yeah, I agree. I miss so many live streams, and it's like I want to watch them. I have it in my brain that they're coming on. Like Medieval Mom. I miss hers all the time. Poor Punk Koala. I tell him I'm going to catch his Thursday live stream every week, and I end up missing it every week. Like, my God, I'm a bad person. But I try. You go get them levels. In World of Warcraft. And the addiction to it is more important than most anything. I remember those days, trust me. That's all. When I was playing that, that's all I could think of sometimes. Get home from work and get right on there and play. And sometimes be playing that damn game while I'm eating. I'm with you. Bad, yep. A bad, bad person. I've been a bad boy. Oop. Dang it. Thought I had it all leveled out. Started going and like, nope, I want to go this way.
At least you caught it immediately.
Alright. I play to chat with the boy. Totally not addicted. Not me. Nope. I can stop it any time. You know when I stopped? When I had to because we moved and I had no internet. That's the only reason I stopped. If I had internet when we first moved out here, I would still be playing World of Warcraft. I guarantee you.
Yeah, but the internet was absolutely terrible.
Well, I mean, we didn't have anything out here. And the only thing available was satellite internet.
Yeah, the shitty hotspot also.
No, that hotspot. They didn't come out with that until after we came out here. We had nothing, and I checked everywhere for anything, and they just had nothing in the area. And then we got satellite internet, which sucked. I'd rather have dial-up. And so we got rid of it. I kept it for a little bit and got rid of it. And then it was a couple years after that when it was I didn't have Verizon at the time. AT&T came out with that hotspot. And then that's about the same time we had with the Roku.
Yeah.
And so we got the hotspot through all that stuff. It sucked, but it allowed me to do a few things. So that's when I started recording and stuff. Because I couldn't put anything out. Yeah. And with the hotspot, it would take me like almost a whole day just to upload a frickin' video.
Yeah, I remember that.
Like, man, this is pain. And to download a game, holy shit. What was that? I can't even remember what game that was. I downloaded it. It took me frickin' 5 days to download the fucker. It was horrible.
I know that's why you never uninstalled GTA while we were playing it.
Oh yeah, I don't.
It took you forever to reinstall it.
What? That might have been it. It might have been one of the console games. GTA, one of them big ones. Either GTA or Red Dead. But I know it took like 5 days. I couldn't shut the frickin' thing off. It was a console because I had to leave it on like all the time. Yeah. And boy, oh boy, happy days when I came home and saw that it was finished downloading. Like, oh my god. Yeah, that was horrible. Horrible times. And now I got this fiber, and I can't be happier with it. Oh man. Yeah, I might have to twist your ear a little bit on what I need to go out and buy, because it's not clear to me what the hell I need to update to Windows 11. As far as I'm concerned, I should have everything. From
Yeah.
what it's saying I have, or how what's available, how to get it. It's like I replaced all that shit already. I have the updated of everything.
I
So I
mean,
don't know what the
when
hell
we
you're
were talking
talking
about
about.
it before, everything you were listing off sounded correct.
Yeah, I mean you replaced most of it. So yeah, and now with the talking about the graphics thing on that one game, that just blows my mind. It's like you have the top graphics for Windows 10. Great. I want the next one for Windows, that can handle, the next set up. Nope, you can't do it. You got to buy Windows 11. Aren't you a bitch?
Hmm.
Uh, yeah, remember, back when we were talking before and you were saying that, people were telling you that's how they make their money, you know, and you're like, well, it's free. Yeah, it is free. Until they say, oh, well, imagine that. You don't have what we need to run this special program. So you're gonna
Yeah.
have to buy a new computer. Mm-hmm. Insert fist in the air here. I mean, as far as I can tell, the only thing that I absolutely had to buy is whatever it is they're saying is part of the motherboard that was made after a certain year, but we bought my motherboard after that year, so yeah, it should be on there, but it's saying it's not.
Yeah.
That'll only come if I can get some money. Start making some
Almost.
money somewhere.
Yeah. I
Uh,
mean, almost everything on your computer is newer than what's on my computer, and I was able to upgrade no problems.
yeah. Yeah, of course, then you got to go back to the whole thing of me being cursed, and there's that
Yeah.
whole thing. So nothing ever works out for me.
Uh,
Oh, yeah, we replaced a lot of that stuff. I don't know what the
yeah, I
issue
mean,
is, but
because the only thing I have that's newer than what you have is my RAM is newer because one of my RAM sticks died.
right.
So,
Uh, you just gotta put a smile on your face and shrug along, I guess. I don't know.
yeah.
Alright, that job is done. Gotta dump off the load here. And that thing goes up so slow. Goes down really fast what's in the hopper, but the thing ticks up real slow.
Yeah, it's normally how it goes.
Yeah,
30,000,
34
that's not
grand.
bad.
Yeah, and then another 67 grand for the job itself, so almost 10 grand. Well, yeah, more than 10 grand. Okay. Whoop. Hopping tractors again. Alright, what's next? Any other jobs in here for stuff we can do? No. I figured maybe they would have added one since I finished one, but they didn't. 3 more cultivating jobs.
Yeah, there you go.
Now, I started early, so you got another, what, 30 minutes before you have to hop off?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, I am going to take... Oop. I'm going to hop tractors again. Then I'm going to take these cultivating jobs, I guess. Get them done.
Okay.
Alright. 36, 21, and 168. Okay. Oh, mercy, mercy, mercy. Oop. Driving right past it. Good grief. Bit rate still in the red. Up pretty high. Oh, crap.
That's not good.
Yeah. I could come down a little bit, but it hasn't, like, kicked me out of the game or the recording, which is good.
Yeah.
Like when I was with Streamlabs and I had a high bit rate, it would shut down the stream.
That was crash.
Yeah. I had quite a few of those days, but if a couple other games that I play, it starts out in the red, but then it goes into the green and stays green for the rest of the time I'm streaming. So
Yeah.
maybe it's not going high enough. But I got it. Like I went through and I did the optimal OBS settings, and it still
Yeah, I
wants to
mean,
be a pain.
it looks fine on my end, so.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I think the big test will come Monday when I go to record stuff.
Yeah.
And a lot of this stuff I had the settings for the stream was perfect, and then when I went to record, it looked like crap. I had to pretty much reset the whole thing up, but I think I have everything set up for recording as well. And we'll find out.
Yeah.
Alright. 65% done this field.
Mm.
Yeah, I spent all that time trying to find the right trailer. Yeah, the auto load trailer and everything.
Mm.
I had to restart the game several times because, didn't have money to try other avenues of stuff. And um, I finally restarted this map and found the correct trailer in there and started. I bought like one of the square things of tree fields and all. Started
Yeah.
tearing it down. Got about 20 minutes in, and was like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah. Completely understandable.
And I think what I'll do, I might delete that game altogether since I know which one it is now. Go back into the other game, and then yeah, I'll leave that one. Start that one because I want to see, like, they have different trees. You know, they're not the same trees as this game where each tree is like 24 meters. If you cut it down to 12 meters, you get two good sized things. Those trees are like, you know, 3 meters to 30 meters. You know, and they're all different styles. It's kind of hard to get it on there, but now that I know what the frickin' auto load is, I might be able to play it a little better. And I like the map.
Yeah.
It's not like this one where everything's kind of laid out. It's, you know, you buy the area and then you figure out what area you own. And there's no way of actually telling until you run out off your land. It's like, you don't have access to this.
Interesting.
And I'd say most of it is trees. You get a bunch of plots of land where you can get a pretty good plot going on, but the majority of those plots are filled with trees and stuff. Damn it. Go. Alright, field 21. We're going to be down this way. Yeah, once I get into them games and buy that freaking expensive ass tree cutter, it takes up half the money.
Yeah, I mean, the other option is you can also get the wood chipper that I got. Because
Oh yeah,
saves time, but you can only get wood chips out of it.
yeah. I got that. I bought that, and then I bought a trailer,
Yeah.
and it doesn't fill the trailer. Like, it doesn't fit the trailer at all. I'm like, man, if it ain't one thing about this freaking game, it's another. Yeah.
Did you get the one with the header on it?
Yeah. The one
It
that
has that
the
pipe.
header has the pipe out that throws it behind the.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't throwing it in there. I think what it is the tractor's too big. I think I got to buy the little thing that you have here.
I mean, it should throw it over any tractor.
Yeah, it wasn't like when I bought that thing before. I had a smaller tractor and a smaller trailer, and it took a couple of times, but then it started filling the trailer. Yeah, this one it just absolutely refused to put it in a trailer. I don't know where it's at, but it is not in that trailer.
Huh.
But I think I have this tractor here and that one. I bought this tractor that I'm driving now with the treads.
Yeah, I mean, should be fine. Um, what day do you normally stream that one?
Oh, I don't stream it. I just,
Uh,
um, if you want, after we stop, we can jump over to it so you can take a look at it.
sure.
I don't I think I like got all of the stumps, so I'm gonna have to tear down a couple more trees. You can check it out, but yeah, it's just not filling it up. I'm telling you that's my curse. Anything technology, it does not want to work for me. And that includes all games and technology stuff in the game will stop working when I'm playing it. Yeah, ready. Almost done field 2.
Yeah.
Might have to do what I did last week and just park this thing over on the 3rd field and have it ready for next week.
Probably.
That way I can jump out and set up mine. And hopefully I can set it up for a multiplayer.
And I think you can make your world multiplayer once, and then the next time you go into single player with it, it'll automatically be locked back into single player permanently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll find out. I gotta go. I bring it up. I think it gives me the options to change any settings and stuff like that. So. I don't pay much attention to it usually.
Fair.
There we go. That one's done. Okay, and field 168. Alright guys, so I think that's going to be about it for today. There are going to be some changes on the horizon. Hopefully all good, but if not, then, you know, changes are made to be changed again if necessary. But yeah, I'm going to be adding a few things here and there, and probably adding another channel. So look forward to that, and doing a few other things on some of my other stuff. Yeah, just trying to have more people engaged and all, so that would be fun. So yeah, as I drive across here, I will call it for today. So yeah, until next time, guys, hit that follow button, share with your friends, and subscribe. And always remember to enjoy everything that you do. If you don't, there's no point in doing it. I'll see you on the flip side.